Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow. Today I'm at the Motorhome and Caravan Show 2024 and I'm going to take a look at this. It's the Landseer Leisure van conversion based on the Ford Custom. So let's take a look around it. So Landseer Leisure, it's a family-owned business in the north of England and they specialise in van conversions that are bespoke and at the premium end. They're really beautifully put together. This one, as I say, is based on the Ford. In terms of its size, it's 5 metres and 5 centimetres in length and it has a gross vehicle mass of 3,225 kilos. And I do believe you can actually tow 2.5 tonnes with this vehicle. In terms of the passenger capability, now the reason this one's based on the Custom is you can actually take up to 7 passengers if needs be, obviously with a slight variation. So it could be a good useful vehicle for those that want an everyday car and yet a camper van. So those are some of the external specifications. Let's just go around the front and take a look. So this one, prices start at £78,000. You can see here in this colour scheme, we've got this example in. They've got the logo on the front. We can see the Ford badge, the front of the Ford there, the colour-coded bumper, and we are getting front parking sensors as well. There's the Ford LED lights. We'll come down the near side because unfortunately I can't get particularly to the off side. So coming down the near side, we find the Ford alloy wheels. These are in a nice finish as well. I do like that. I think it complements the vehicle quite nicely. And then moving along, it is a pop-top version, as we can see. It's in action now for us. So you're going to have 2 berths up there and 2 berths down in the habitation area, which we'll see shortly. It has got a sliding door. I'll just see whether I can actually just slide this across while we're here or not. And, yep, there we go. So I just want to move this across because we can see here again, I like this touch. We've got the Landseer name and the badge there and the graphic again on the window. You can see the dark tints as well. Now, one thing that Landseer do is, as well as just having the sort of standard windows, they actually on the other side have a window that you can actually open properly to let fresh air in, and unlike some other van conversions and camper vans that just have the standard windows. Let me open this again for when we go back in. So sliding that back, let's head round the rear. So coming round to the rear, we can see we've got the light clusters again for the Ford, this dark tinted window and the camera here, if you can just see that. And then there are reversing sensors down at the bottom as well. On the offside, we've got the Landseer again and the Custom, so obviously just identifying the vehicle. It does have an onboard fresh water tank and grey waste. You're going to get 40 litres there. Interesting, this vehicle, you do get 240 watts of solar panel power on the roof. You can also upgrade that as well. This vehicle's been designed for that off-grid experience. It does not run on gas at all. Everything in the vehicle is running off electric, and it does come with a lithium battery. The benefit of that, obviously, lack of gas is that you can have an off-grid experience for longer, as opposed to being reliant as well on electric hookup. The heating system is Webasto and that runs on diesel. Let's venture in and have a look at the habitation area. Now, as I say, these are premium camper vans. Coming in, let's start at the front. I'm bobbing down so you can see me, because if I stand up you might not see too much of me. So up at the front here, we've got a leather finish on the seats, the nice red stitching embossed on them. And then moving up into the cab, so we've got that huge 7-inch infotainment system from Ford, various other controls as well. It does have the electric windows. And then with the pop-top raised, we can see the amount of headroom. We've got a lot of headroom here. The strap obviously for when you want to close that. The other berths are up here, so you pull that down and you're going to be able to sleep 2 up there. The lighting in this van conversion, this camper van's really nice. We've got these lights there and obviously lighting underneath as well. And then coming down the flooring, so we can see this dark wood effect flooring. And as I say, you can have up to 7 travel seats in this vehicle. Let's have a look at the kitchen space. So the kitchen's on the off side. These are real oak worktops, and here we have an induction hob because, as I say, it doesn't rely on gas at all, so you can run this off the electrical system of the vehicle with that lithium battery and solar power. So we've got the induction, and here there is a little sink, and we've got a nice solid wood chopping board or drain sink cover. I personally won't be chopping on it, but absolutely solid. So the sink there, as you can see, I'll close that up. And then there's a number, I'll just open these, of little storage compartments. Look how nice that is. It illuminates as well. So as you open that, it lights up. They've got a little clasp that you pull, and again, they light up. You don't see that on a lot of camper vans. So the detail there on the finish. There is a fridge freezer. That is here, and again, this is a compressor, so this runs off electric. I'll just open this for us. There we go. So shelf, little freezer compartment, and some shelving in the door as well. So that's the fridge and mini freezer in the camper. Coming along, there's more storage here. We've got storage above there as well. And then there's a plug socket and a USB charger. And this is the control panel for the vehicle. And we've got light switches and the control here for the heating as well. Now in this cupboard here, this has got a roller shutter, so you can pull that down so you don't have to see all your bits and pieces. This is probably where you're potentially going to keep clothing and bits and pieces like that. And we can see part of the system there just hidden in that back cupboard. Coming around next, so you're wondering where your next two berths are, and they're going to be here on this. So when it's during the day, you can travel quite nicely if you wish to use it as a 4, 5, 6 berth. During the day when you're on the site or wherever you're stopping, you can sit here to relax on an evening, and then on night time you're going to pull this out and it's going to make into a double bed. So there are another 2 berths here. One of the things I do like is if you just look here is the finish here. They've got almost armrests, a suede finish there, and that's complemented as well on the wall panel, so a nice suede finish. Then at the back, a couple more cupboards there. And we're also finding the Landseer Leisure logo embossed on the seating, so more attention to detail. So at £78,000, we're getting attention to detail. And because this is a bespoke manufacturer, they're only small in the north of England, as I say, they really put that attention to the detail and make this a very personal experience when you are buying and customising your vehicle. What I do like as well is this feature just here. We've got obviously the worktop space here, but here we've got a little table. So when you are sat on the front seats, you've got this nice table again with the wood. So somewhere to put your drinks or your sandwiches or whatever it is you're doing. Nice little feature there. Right, I'm just going to dive out now without obviously injuring myself. So out I come. So that basically is the Landseer Leisure van conversion, camper van. I'll just bring you over this way. I'm going to run through just a few more accessories and parts that this vehicle has. I've done my best to remember the ones that I've sort of learnt for the show, but let's just have a look here so we can just go through it so you're familiar with it. As I say, gas-free, lithium power. It's got the 240 solar panel. It's got the TUV approved, fully crash tested as well. It's got the bed system. Everyday vehicle, so you can take trips, you can go wherever you want in it. 6 or 7 seaters, ISOFIX points, 7-inch LCD touchscreen control panel, twin induction hobs, which we saw obviously, the honeycomb composite underflooring, Bluetooth speakers, 2 cabinetry colours, so we've seen one, there's obviously another one, and M1 motor caravan with VCA approval, and you also get a 3-year warranty. What more do you need? So Landseer, the young man that runs the business, it's his company, and he's called Tom. I met him yesterday. So if you are interested in Landseer Leisure, obviously I have been here at the show, but I'll put a link in the description down there, and you can obviously make contact with Tom and find out a bit more about this Ford-based camper van. Hopefully you've enjoyed having a look around. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.